Hey, it's Austin. We're out here today, out in the hollow, up behind Berwind Coal Company, out in St. Michael in the woods here. They were bought out by Berwind White in the 30s. They started in 1908. I'm back here metal detecting at this old bridge across the creek by one of the relief shafts. I'll show you what I found here in a second. I found a couple targets already. Found this Super Winchester 308. What that says? WW Super 308 Winchester. Found an old shovel. Someone else is already digging back here, but so you can see it goes across the creek. There's a lot of rocks here. It's an old bridge of sorts. Back over here, you can see the low end of the bridge. It would run straight across over to the other side of the creek. Right there's the other foundation. It's buried. Found an old bottle from the 70s. It's not your father's root beer, Illinois. Probably can't see that too well. And I found this piece of equipment. Looks like be an attachment to go on equipment. I'm not sure what it is. Almost kind of reminds me of a bale spear from farming or something, but we're buying mine, so it could be, anything. Also here, let me take my glove off. Found these. I'm not sure what they'd be. There's another piece here. To me, it almost looks like an old stirrup or something. Sorry about that. See how that would wrap around your ankle of sorts. As always, gonna find some shotgun shells in the woods. It's Remington 20 gauge. I don't know if this is an old chisel, piece of iron of sort, not sure what. We'll get back to you though. I just turned around, I'm showing you everything I found, and went back over a hole I dug already, and found an older style sinker, even got some rope on it there. So they were definitely fishing down around here. Beautiful area. These always sound so good. Oh well, on to the next one. Another shovel head. This time we're down along the creek. Right here at the edge of that foundation of that bridge. We didn't really get too far. But, this is definitely older. They probably just threw their tools off the side of the bridge when they were broke. I don't blame them. Alright, I'm going to try to explain this best I can, but moved around a good bit, so I might lose you here. Hold on. Okay, this hillside running that way. Probably about another 20 yards up over this hill is the creek, that bridge. And that bridge would come along the top of this ridge right here, this little knoll. And it would come over. As you can see right there, not sure if it's a pump house for the well or something, but looked like there would have been one there. Walk over. I'm thinking this is a pump water out of the well, because they have a discharge pipe coming out of it. Get up here without hurting myself. And big old pump right here. Not quite sure what that says. It says open, goes that way. You can hear water down in there, listen. Alright. I'll get back to you. I'm going to take you to this old, I want to say it's a TNT house where they hide all the explosives for the mines when they'd be blasting. I'll show you that here in a minute. Just came up on an old road bed. Back that way was that little pump for pumping water out the mine. But I walked down this old roadway, and up here is an old TNT house, is what I can assume, but there's even an old cold cellar up on the hill a little bit further down from it. I grew up walking around these woods. There's an old pond back here my pap would always take me to in the spring. Good day. Now, it's either rotten like that, or a bear or some type of animal is clawing at this rotted tree. Get grub worms and whatnot out of. Yeah, there's just little holes. Might be a woodpecker. Could be a woodpecker. There's a good bit of it. Ain't no beavers. Never seen a beaver dam or even a beaver around here. Maybe a couple miles away, but not here. Well, there she is. like I said, I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be here. But if any of you guys have an idea, just let me know. I mean, I'm constantly learning new things. I try to learn something new every day. Take you for a quick walk around here. So you can see it's pretty steep up in behind here. More breathers on the side. I'm not sure what for, but let's take you inside. Let's see a little picture down here. See, it even has these plates. Like there'd be another one here. Just kind of a rail stake inside her. Whew. It's pretty cool. There's even some breathers up in the top there. Something. There's an old chimney where a chimney would go through, I assume. But, it's pretty cool, especially when you're hunting. You need to get out of the wind. It'd be nice to just wake up here every day, out in the middle of the woods. Hey, this old roadway, I want to say, is an old rail line, because I mean, this thing's just going nuts. If I could be rail there. Like, I was walking for 50 yards. And probably the whole way out. It's just rails buried under here. On the backside of those banks by the creek, you can see all the anthracite and chunks of coal and slag. That's all. This has to have been a railway. Back to that, whatever that may have been. Here's the old frog pond. Used to be a little bit deeper, but you know, years of erosion filled her in. Remember coming here as a kid and it'd be about a foot or so deep. Be all kind of frog eggs and lily pads and whatnot. Just goes to show you how things change over time. Well, this is where I draw the line. I'm gonna have to stop because if you can see right there, that's no bueno. So I'm gonna stop here. I'll get some pictures on the way out. That old cold cellar used to be up on the hill that way. But I think, like I said, things change. Land changes ownership and you can't do as much, you know. But I'll show you this here too. It's you know, tree fell. Always good things to look in. You know, you can find some cool stuff sometimes. As you can see, that's an old tree. It's pretty big, a couple feet round. But yep, time to turn back. Well, I was partly right, I guess. Well, I mean, I was right. Down that roadway I was walking on, the detector's going nuts. Panning down. Look what we got sticking out the ground. Oh, drop a secret. This it ain't that thick. Probably for an old mine cart or something. Make it easier for them to drag it the whole way through the woods. An old piece of concrete or big stone. You can see off in the distance that's a water treatment plant. Berwind White. You know, they're doing a good thing. Treating all the water, part of the acid mine treatment. Keep everything nice. You know, return the favor to the environment. Alright. Last thing I'll show you. I know I've been babbling all day. Haven't really found too much though, so I figured I'd give, you know, some history into the place and whatnot. Little fire hydrant. I could be wrong. This could be the blast house where they keep the TNT or whatnot. No dates in the header here. It's definitely part of the mine though. Piece of metal, pipe, probably an insulator. Pretty cool though. Oh, I know I said I was done showing you stuff and babbling, but this cracks me up. Right here, I'll line it up for you. This hill climb, you just start right here. It's called the face. You gotta face your fear going the whole way up to the top of the bony piles. And some brave soul on a quad apparently didn't make it. And it was pretty trash, so guess what they did? They done burn her up. It's a shame. Looks like, I don't know. maybe Blaster, or I'm not sure. Probably Yamaha. Who knows? Warrior, it just came to my head. Yamaha Warrior, probably. Telltale signs of them grates right there. Yeah, let's look at it. Oh, they took the plate off. Let me see, I know what it is. Well, I can tell you what it is. It's junk. Piece of lever right there. And we're back where we started. There's about a quarter-mile stretch of bony piles and slate and shale. Believe it or not, that whole pile, mountain, whatever you call it, runoff, bony piles, used to be on that ridge. That was originally where all the mine shafts were. The Collie area was over in here. That's where you'd head into the mine, but this is all started in 1908 by Berwind Coal Company. Bought out in 1932 by Berwind White Coal conglomerate. But this is the treatment plant. They got 2 bins of water. Starts in this one, goes over to that one. They're treating it, getting all the bad stuff out from the mines and putting lime in it and making the water nice. So maybe one day soon, if not already, we'll be fishing it again. Big old pylon of a bridge. Up here is the old mine office. Posted now, it wasn't back in the day, but I'm local, so maybe I can get a hold of the owner of the land, you know, get some permissions to find some cool stuff. Alrighty, there's the old office building. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but what's well enough to see is that no trespassing sign, and that's enough for me. Yep, till we're here again.